Article 4. The Science of Neuroplasticity After Stroke. Article Summary. This article translates complex neuroscience into a practical, empowering message for stroke survivors. Recovery is not time-limited. It is driven by neuroplasticity, which remains active for life. It challenges outdated beliefs that recovery plateaus after 6 months and replaces them with a more accurate, evidence-based understanding. The brain can rewire at any stage when given the right stimulus, repetition, and conditions. This principle sits at the core of the Rewired Runner model. About the author, Mark Ford is a stroke survivor who turned ultramarathon runner and is the founder of Rewired Runner. He helps survivors rebuild belief, energy, and purpose through movement. Read by a text-to-speech AI. Important safety. Note, this article shares lived experience supported by research, but it is not medical advice. Stroke recovery and mental health responses vary widely. If you're experiencing persistent low mood, panic, trauma symptoms, or thoughts of self-harm, please reach out to a qualified clinician or crisis support in your country. Introduction. Why neuroplasticity changes everything. For decades, stroke survivors were told recovery stops after 6 months. Neuroscience now proves something far more powerful. The brain can rewire itself at any age, even years after a stroke. Neuroplasticity is lifelong. It doesn't disappear. It just needs the right conditions. Section 1. What is neuroplasticity? Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to change its structure and function based on what we do repeatedly. After a stroke damages part of the brain, other regions can adapt and take over lost functions like movement, speech, memory, and even emotional control. Section 2. Why neuroplasticity matters. Recovery is not about waiting. Recovery happens when surviving neurons reorganize and take over lost roles. This is why people can regain movement months or years later. Speech can improve with training, thinking and memory can sharpen through practice, and fatigue and clarity can improve through movement. Section 3. How neuroplasticity works. The rules. The brain rewires based on activity. What you do repeatedly is what it learns. Scientists call this activity-dependent plasticity. Neurons that fire together, wire together. The more signals travel a path, the stronger that path becomes. Section 4. Why exercise speeds up recovery. Aerobic exercise raises BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a chemical that protects neurons and helps them grow new connections. It also increases blood flow and oxygen to the brain, fuel for neuroplasticity. Section 5. How to train neuroplasticity, safe and simple. Here's a framework that works. The 3x20 rule. Do 3 focused 20-minute blocks each day. Movement practice, aerobic stimulation, brain practice. Mini plasticity. Bursts for fatigue. 5 minutes training, 2 minutes rest. Repeat 4 to 6 times. Combine brain plus body, walk plus talk, leg steps plus word recall, hand task plus countdowns. Section 6. Safety first. Exercise can increase blood pressure. For some survivors, this may raise stroke risk if unmanaged. Always get medical clearance, train progressively, stop if dizziness or severe symptoms occur, and track BP if hypertensive. Section 7. Final message. Neuroplasticity is not magic. It's mechanics. It's biology responding to effort. You're not stuck. You're trainable. Thousands of tiny efforts got me from rehab to running ultramarathons. Not one giant breakthrough, just consistent rewiring. Medical and references. Full medical, legal, and conflict disclaimers are contained in the written article, as are scientific references to support and scientific statements made.